UK Entertainment Retailers Association revealed that video game market in the UK leaned a lot more towards digital in 2018. The group says that out of the £3.864 billion in revenue generated by the local video game market, £3 billion were for digital purchase. Retail is not that though, as the group also revealed that big titles such as FIFA 19 still sold millions of physical copies. FIFA 19 is also the year's top selling game in the UK, followed by Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hostiles have run out of lives. End this. Enemy strike team deployed.
Copy that, Hot 1-3.
Our second news update will be talking about Sega possibly hinting on Catherine full body PC port. Sega could be teasing a PC port for the upcoming puzzle game Catherine full body. As Sega Dev recently posted an image of a ship on the Bayonetta Steam forums, an animal used heavily in Catherine's dream world. Although it could mean nothing, Sega has traditionally teased PC ports in this manner, leaving subtle hints in existing ports. And since Catherine Full Body is coming to the West anyway, it makes sense to port the game to PC. And hopefully this becomes the first of many Atlus games to be ported over. And here's our second news update for today. And our third news update, Magic went at full screen, bug fix in the new patch. Player notes of Battlegrounds players experience a very annoying bug in patch 24 that forced the game to display in windowed full screen even when players selected the native full screen option. Now a 9 PM the update has been released that finally fixes this plus other bugs too, including a UI inventory bug, a mouse cursor bug in dual monitor setup, and an animation bug that incorrectly triggered switching to third-person aiming when pressing Alt. It also takes care of a few bugs exploring. And here's the third news update. Down to our fourth news update, new Persona 5 teaser has been officially released. Atlus has released a new teaser for Persona 5R. It's just a short, like 30-second clip, but it should be enough to hype up the fans of the series. Unfortunately though, this isn't the Switch port people have been hoping for, as the video starts off with the PlayStation logo. The teaser does mention new projects though, so it's likely we'll hear more announcement coming from this coming March. Persona 5R continues the Atlus tradition of re-releasing enhanced version of Persona games such as they did for Persona 3, FES, and Persona 4 Golden.
それまでどうか待っていてくれ。良いお年を。
That was for the new Persona 5, and our fifth news update. Return of Opera D nominated in 5 categories for IGF Awards. Murder Mystery Puzzle Game Return of the Opera D is looking to become the big winner in the upcoming Independent Games Festival. The nominees for this year's award have been announced, and Lucasfilm's title had been revealed to be in the running for 5 categories, including the Sayoma's McNally Grand Prize. The IGF Rewards is scheduled to happen during the Game Developers Conference 2019, and specifically on March 20th, and it will be hosted by Meg Giant, the award-winning writer of 80 Days. This is now our 5th news update again.
These trade ships, these 10 Nimmen, not much keeping them above water, but planks of wood and the grace of God. Only surprise about the Obra Dinn. It's come.
Don't forget again guys to find the hidden code somewhere inside in our studio and get a chance to win 20 coins every day, and simply complete all the entries by typing in the command !deal !Gleam to get to know more of our Gleam giveaway page. A new bag dubbed as the Birdbacks glitch after the Sandra Bullock Netflix movie has been causing mayhem in Rainbow Six Siege. The glitch makes it so that if a player looks at a certain spot in their team's website, the game's textures malfunction and it became impossible to see what's going on in the game. Tagging anti-aliasing or switching to your secondary weapon could fix the glitch, but it's often hit and miss, so usage of the glitch has become most common, but Ubisoft is yet to issue a statement to roll out or fixed.
CH
Down to our 7th news update, you can get to play in the free demo of Super Animal Royale. You can get to play the Super Animal Royale demo for as long as you want before taking the plunge and purchasing it. The game features absolutely cute animals, welding guns, and grenades in a woodland battle royale. Another good thing, playing in a demo could also reward you with new items, but you are not able to use this unless you purchase the full game, so that's like the requirements. The player count for the game is not that many as of yet, but playing in a demo will always give you a full match as the lacking slots are populated with an EI votes. Our 8th news update, one staff from Eden now in Kickstarter with demo. Developer Thomas Montañez wrote his game One Step from Eden to Kickstarter with a demo that will surely test your skills. The game is a mixture of deck building and roguelike shooter. One Step from Eden is reminiscent of games like Slay the Spire, as well as the Mega Man games, and the demo will send you to a grid-based battlefield where you will be dodging enemy attacks while trying to corner your target using spells and summons from your deck. No news yet as to when the game is expected to launch. Up next, we'll be talking about Battle's closed beta has been extended for some reason. The Battle's closed beta has been extended till January 31st. Players looking to try out the turn-based strategy game can head over to playbattle.com to claim a closed beta key. Full Damage's debut title is players picking 9 heroes from one of 3 factions for one-on-one turn-based matches. The twist here is that players decide on their moves at the same time, then watch the round play out based on their decisions. The closed beta keys can be redeemed on Steam, and again, take note you can visit at playbattle.com. We are now down to our next news update. Overwatch contenders, the first woman player steps down because of conspiracy theories downturn. So Overwatch contenders Team Second Wind recently announced their accusation of the very first female DPS player in the North American Overwatch contenders named Ellie. She, however, quit the team because of harassment and threats of doxing. And Second Wind said in a tweet, unfortunately, due to some unforeseen reactions, Ellie has opted to step down from the team. The community had made some conspiracy theories as to whether Ellie was really a woman or just a man with a female sounding name. Well, what do you guys think about that? Another news update we'll be talking about that loop trademarked by Bethesda's parent company for mobile gaming. ZeniMax, the parent company of Bethesda, has filed the trademark for the name Deathloop The trademark was filed under General Mobile Games and Services, an online-enabled mobile software. It's hard to say whether the trademark represents the title of the game currently cooking in Bethesda's oven, or if the name was just reserved for future plans. The name also doesn't say much about what the game would be about, and if it was currently in development, unless it's a roguelike, which Bethesda isn't really known for. This is now our next news update again, and here is a short video clip for that.
Not just buildings, but hearts, minds, and ultimately, America itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
I know, finally, we're now heading down to our final news update, and that would be our feature deal for today, guys, on Allkeyshop.com. And for today, we have this 2017 real-time war strategy game, Steel Division Normandy 44. The game is currently available at the best price of €5.69, and its Steam price is about €39.99. So imagine you can get to save like 85% by purchasing this game today, and plus there's so much more. You can fully type in the command here, !deal, to fully check those exciting deals that we have here for today. And you can always do a daily visit, guys, in Allkeyshop.com as our best known comparison site. We are not selling any games, we only provide you the list of our trusted stores.
After announcing an incorrect end date for 14 days of Fortnite, Epic Games has announced it is extending the event until January 15th. In a statement on Epic Games' website, the company admitted that they announced an incorrect end date and that they did not feel the Equalizer glider compensation was the right approach. Epic added that they're also enabling some of the limited time modes that have been available during the event. All challenges will also be available to complete during the rerun. Now guys, let's talk about the Epic Games store launch live.
The first thing I should tell
you,
you
and
is
as
that I've lived
promised,
here until I
Epic
was
has been
11,
giving away free
but I
games
wasn't
every
allowed
couple
inside
of
half the
weeks.
room.
The first one was Subnautica, which was followed by Super Smash
After
or
my brother
Super Meat
Milton
Boy.
disappeared,
Now the next
Mom
one
saved
has
him
been
up.
revealed, and it is the adventure game
Each
What
bedroom has a
Remains of
story.
Edith Finch. The game will be
And some of
free
them
starting
seem a
January
little hard
10th
to
until January
I
24th.
don't believe in
You can
ghosts.
get it by simply logging into
But
the Epic
something
Game
always
Store.
felt
So that
wrong about
is
the
14
house.
days, guys. You better check that out
Coming
during
back.
those mentioned dates
If I only
and
know what it is.
have that game for free. I
There's
repeat,
just
the
too
game
much of it.
is What Remains of Edith Finch.
But if you know anything about the Finch family, you know the stories have at least one thing in common. Someone always dies at the end.
After investigations, Blizzard has confirmed that the identity of controversial player Ally from Overwatch Team's Second Wind was fabricated. The supposed first North American female Overwatch player was simply a fake identity created by a veteran player. It is worth noting, though, that Ally was not part of any active roster submitted by the Second Wind and has never played in any contenders match. Second Wind has since issued an apology for overlooking crucial information that should have been paid more attention to. Alright guys, so take a look at this preview. Stardew Valley fans can also jump in some Battle Royale farmer style thanks to the mod called Stardew Royally. The mod will let players fight to do that with the last farmer standing winning the game, and the mod comes complete with a zone that strings over time, just like those of a popular battle royale games, PUBG and Fortnite. Players can use bombs, swords, slingshots, and healing items in their fight for survival. Players can also chop trees and craft fences to use as defenses, as well as use bushes as cover. So the mod is available at Nexus Mods. I've heard a lot of these, I've heard a lot of reviews about these Stardew Valleys, and super amazing so far. Especially that it has been given into a multiplayer. Alright guys, now let's talk about the next news. Platforming game about Grief Overcome announced. Developer Overcome Studios has announced its upcoming platformer Overcome. The game is set to launch February of this year and is based from developer Kaber Lal's experience on getting treated for cancer and experiencing a romantic breakup. Overcome has 4 levels and each one has its own aesthetic and enemies, and it is set to release on Steam. However, its store page is not yet available at this time. So guys, are excited to experience this treated for cancer kind of game and this experiencing a romantic breakup. Shenmue 3 director Yu Suzuki has revealed fresh details on the game during the G-Fusion Tour 2018 in Xiamen. According to Suzuki, Shenmue 3 will be a lot larger than the previous ones, with him saying it will take a lot of weeks to complete. Also, the side quests are now part of the game's main storyline, so there will be more cohesive experience. The mini-games will also have a large impact on the game as a whole, thanks to better integration. So that's the news about new Shenmue 3, guys. Are you actually good with the game length? A lot more. A new playable character is heading to Star Wars Battlefront 2 this month, and it is none other than Count Dooku, also known as Darth Tyrannus. The Sith Lord will be arriving preceding a Battle Point event that will provide players an opportunity to try him, provided that they play Galactic Assault on prequel era maps. And also, Count Dooku is set to be added to the roster on January 23rd, while the Battle Point event runs from January 25th through 27th. So take note of those days, guys. January 23rd for the roster, and the Battle Point events from January 25th to 27th. The 2019 Game Developers Choice Awards Game of the Year nominees are announced, and they are Celeste by Matt Makes Games, God of War by Sony Santa Monica and Sony Interactive Entertainment, Marvel Spider-Man by Insomniac Games and Sony Interactive Entertainment, Red Dead Redemption 2 by Rockstar Games, and The Return of the Obra Redemption, and this by 2 Rockstar Games, The Return of the Obra Dinn by Locust Pope, and 3909. The announcement of the winner will happen on Wednesday, March 20, 6:30 p.m. PST or 2:30 a.m. UK, and this will be streamed live on Twitch and other platforms. Guacamole 2 is set to conquer every platform there as the game will also now be available on the Xbox One starting January 18. The game launched back in August 2018 for PC and PlayStation 4, and then on the Switch back in December. And also guys, Guacamole 2 will be played anywhere title, which means players who buy it on the Xbox One can also play it on Windows 10. Cross saves between the two are also available this time. So that's it, Guacamole 2 launches finally on Xbox this January. Alright guys, now let's talk about the next news. The EA's award-winning skateboarding game Skate 3 can now be played on PCs thanks to the RPCS3 emulator. The game released back in 2010 was only available for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. The game is also playable in 4K and if your PC has the right specs, aside from a few audio issues, and the game is quite stable on the emulator and runs as smooth as the original. So are you excited for to play this game, guys? Skate 3 now available back again on PC. Alright now guys, a trailer has been released for the newest 2.5D motocross racing game, which is called Future Grind. According to the video, it looks like the game plays with both a mix of survival as well as stunts. You'll be using brightly colored bikes through neon rails and do stunts that you can earn up to build combos with. There are different types of bikes that will have multiple or single colors only. You must watch the color of your wheels to the color of the rail that you will be playing on. Future Grind doesn't have a release date at this time, but stay tuned guys, because for sure Allkeyshop TV is gonna update you with that release date. Today's feature deal is a 2017 real-time war strategy game Steel Division Normandy 44. The game is currently available at the best price of €5.69, and its Steam price is €39.99. So get this game today through our trusted store and save 85% on your CD purchase. To get more of today's deal, please type !deal in the stream chat right now. Make the smart move and head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CD prices and save more. So I hope you guys are going to check this out. Steel Division Normandy 44 at a very affordable price of €5.69.